Well, hello everybody. Good morning. I just wanted to do this quick video just to talk about how you're going to do your slideshow. This is a slideshow template. Most of you now, if I look at the final project sign up, I see that most of you have done that with the exception of 3 of you. Benari, Daquan, and David, you have not signed up for one, so I need you to do that. But since most of the 6 of you here have signed up for the slideshow, this is a grade, mind you, as well, just to bring that up. So if you didn't do it, it's a 0 right now until you do it. Just wanted to share that with you. But so most of you have signed up for this one. I'm kind of sad nobody picked these two, but whatever. It is what it is, because I think most of you saw what your friends were signing up for, and you were like, oh, I'm going to do that too because it's easier. So, plus you know how to do slideshows anyway. But I just want to go over the template real quick, which is here. So what you're going to do is you're going to erase most of this, obviously, on here, because you're not going to have famous person's name goes here. You're not going to have that, so you're going to erase that. So I'm just going to briefly do like a mock one for my own. So let's just say I wanted to pick Franklin D. Roosevelt. So that his name will go here. I'll put a photo here. So now the cool thing about this is that you can delete this, obviously, but the cool thing is that you can insert an image up at the top here, and you can actually upload from the computer. Obviously, if you find one on Google, you can do that and download it. But you can also search the web. So then it comes up here, and you would just type in Franklin D. Roosevelt, and you should get some pictures. You can automatically insert them into your slideshow. All right, so hopefully you guys have also seen who you can pick for your project. So that would be located in the directions that I posted the other day. Let me go to that real quick so I can just show you the people you can pick. I believe I already went over them already, but just to, give you a little bit of a heads up with that, because there are 7 people that you can choose from. Oh, it's on this one. Here it is. Option 1 slideshow directions. That's where you also had to sign up to. It was on Monday. You had to sign up for the project, and it was due yesterday. Now, I'm thinking about doing another competition with this one as well, but I'm not sure yet. I have to think about it, but I might be doing another competition with this. Maybe either a pizza. I know, Alexa, I just sent you 2 pizzas the other day, and then I also sent Juan a PS4 gift card because he won that competition, so I might be doing another one for this one too, so be on the watch for that. All right, so tutorial, this was the option 1. You can watch the video. You were supposed to do that the other day. And then these are all the people you can choose from. Okay, so I think I went over them. Whoop, it went down real quick because it's still loading. That's fine. So you have Herbert Hoover, which was a president, Franklin D. Roosevelt, which was our president. Those are the 2 during the Great Depression. John Maynard Keynes, I'm not going to go over who he is, but you can look him up. He is an important person during that time. Eleanor Roosevelt, that was Franklin D. Roosevelt's wife. She was the first lady. John Steinbeck was a famous author. Babe Ruth was a famous baseball player. Maybe some of the boys have heard of him. And then Audrey Hepburn was a famous actress during that time period. So those are some good ones that you have there. So you can pick one of these, and then once you get on your slideshow template, put the name of the person, obviously put the photo. I'm not going to put a photo here, but I showed you how to do that. And then obviously your name goes next to this. You can delete name if you want. You don't have to, but you can. I'll just put maybe Miss Morris here. And then I'll delete this afterwards so that you guys don't see all this on here. I don't know. This is due on the 5th, 6/5, so I'll put that date. That way, because I know it's due. So the early years, so you can obviously put a picture of, say you're doing Franklin D. Roosevelt. I just saw when I looked up insert graphic or insert picture that I saw early years, so I can actually maybe find a picture of him as a young boy and put it here. Then I'm going to put his date of birth here, where he lived when he was born, or when he was little, and then his family. So who are his siblings? Who was his parents? So I'll put mom, dad, siblings. You guys all know what those words are. So And maybe I'll actually take family out and I'll leave that there instead. These are all things you're going to need on this slide. Then you're just going to insert them. Then you're going to go to slide 3, which is their profession. So what are their jobs? You can just list them. So maybe before he was president, what did he do? So just put those there. You can bullet point them. They already have a bullet point there for you. So just put bullet points there. Personal life. So this is when they get older. Who are they married to? So you're going to put their name, and then list their children. So I know he had, I think, more than one child. So you can list all the children there. Slide 5. Contribution to the Great Depression. Now this is going to be a little tricky. I'm actually going to start. You can do it as a bulleted list, or you can do it as a paragraph. But if you want to do it as a paragraph, I would suggest starting it saying Franklin D. Roosevelt contributed to the Great Depression. Or Great Depression. The Great Depression all has to be capitalized because it's a name of a time period in our country. So Franklin D. Roosevelt contributed to the Great Depression by, and then whatever you find. You can have multiple sentences here. You can also have, like I said, you can delete this and put a bulleted list for it. Just say like he contributed, and then this way, this way, this way, this way. So however you want to do it. Conclusion is just what you learned. So what did you learn? Write a reflection about your project. So I learned that, and then continue with that. So I would say a couple sentences for this. And then lastly is your works cited page. So you need to have at least 3 different sources, so 3 different websites that you used for this. I gave one here just as an example. So if you're doing Franklin D. Roosevelt, you can always use this one. I don't care. But if you're not doing him, you're obviously going to find websites that are going to be geared for that person. Like I said on the directions, if you go to this website here, I'm going to actually go to it now. It's a biography website. You're going to find that whole list of people that I put as your options on here. So it says famous people during the Great Depression. Then you have Herbert Hoover. You can click on him. He is clickable, so you can find out more information on him. You can definitely use this website. There's Franklin D. Roosevelt here, John Maynard Keynes, Eleanor Roosevelt. The ones that are in blue are the ones that we're doing, and those are ones that you can click on to find out more information on. You have John Steinbeck. That was a famous author during that time. Babe Ruth is here. And then Audrey Hepburn. So all the ones in blue are the ones that we're doing, and those are ones that you can click on to find out more information. So say I want to find out more info on Franklin D. Roosevelt, I would click on his name, and it's going to take me to another biographyonline.net. I think that's connected to the one that I just showed you, but it's a whole biography, his early life, him as a president, what policies did he create, which some of you should already know. Him and Winston, the relationship between Winston Churchill. So everything is here for you. There's other websites you can go on as well. Ooh, there's John Keynes here. So he was a famous guy that was not related to, but worked with FDR. So you can actually go on here and find other websites. Now, I'm going to just address this really quickly because a lot of you are guilty of doing this. Or do you just like to go and copy and paste the entire thing and then just put it on the slideshow? Well, I'm sorry, folks, but you can't do that because that's called plagiarism. Plagiarism will get you a 0 on this, and I believe I actually put it in here that you can plagiarize. It will be resulting you a 0. If you already plagiarized this school year, I might not let you redo this assignment, but if you haven't and this is your first time doing it, then I would say, all right, maybe you can just redo it and so you can get a different grade. But I will have to contact parents if you do that. Yeah, this is considered plagiarism and will result in a parent meeting and a 0 on the final project. So make sure you don't do that. So instead of copying and pasting, say, obviously you're going to put that he was born then and died here in 1945. He was our 32nd president. So you can put that maybe that would be going in like his jobs and stuff. He was a 32nd president of the United States. So I would just put that. Don't copy and paste. Do not copy and paste. That will result in a 0, like I said. Try and find out how to put it in different words or type it, because I can actually find out that you copy and pasted it when the font is different, when it's highlighted, when the font is a different color. And I can actually go in and check. If I go here, all changes saved to drive. This is how I check if you plagiarize and when you work on assignments. So the last time that I worked on this was on the 17th. That's when I created this on April 17th at 3:53 p.m. So when you guys go on your slideshows, I can see when you work on them. I can see the changes that you made. So if I click on this one, I can see all the things that I added. So all the things in green are the things that I added to the slideshow at the time, which that's when I created it. So, but if I went on yours and I saw that there's a whole huge chunk that was just thrown on there at one shot, I'm going to know that that was plagiarized. I also know how all of you write. So I know when it's not your wording, when there's different words that you would not normally use, different vocabulary. It's perfect with no mistakes in it at all. I can tell when it's been plagiarized. So what I do is I go onto Google and I copy and paste the entire section that I think you plagiarized in and put it onto Google and see the exact website that you got it from. So it's not very hard for me to find out if you plagiarize. So that's my little spiel on that. But I hope you guys have any questions. Let me know. This is not a very difficult assignment. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have where you're going to have early years and like professional or career do one day. Then I'll have you do personal life and contribution to the Great Depression do one day. And then conclusion and works cited page do another day. So that way you have them all done by next week, and you can turn it in on Friday, June 5th. Okay? So that's it. Have a great day, everybody. And I will talk to you soon, and I'll let you know about our the competition we're going to have. All right? Talk to you later. Bye.